In the state of Texas, they have a specific family court proceeding. It's called replevy. And within 72 hours of the issuance of a judgment or an order, you can request a replevy. I spent the weekend tracking the transactions connected to the three Supreme Court of the United States opinions today. I am requesting a process by which to formally engage disciplinary action up to and including potentially disbarment of Justice Kavanaugh, Justice Roberts, Justice Thomas, Justice Alito, and Justice Gorsuch. I contend that what you've actually done is engage in act of securities fraud. Did you understand that there are very high level executive actions occurring in the United States and internationally, and that the United States had incurred obligations in connections with the birth certificates of foreign children adopted by American parents years ago, and that those birth certificates and the processes of adoption of those actual children were used in acts of securities fraud. And what has happened is a political conspiracy to attempt to devalue those people, those young people, some of whom are adults now, legally, so that they're not as desirable for potential reacquisition as part of the deals that were first brokered when they were allegedly adopted. And part of that had to do with forced cybernetic enhancements in order to make them commercially, sexually viable, starting when they were children. Somebody doesn't want to give them back, and somebody wants to associate and characterize them in manners that are so repugnant that nobody wants them back. Nobody wants us back because we were bad hookers. And you basically just said we have a First Amendment right to advocate as hookers. And that is not the point. It's securities fraud. Very, very high level securities fraud. Willingly engaged. And that is not the only act of securities fraud you and the rest of your bench have engaged, including via kickbacks to the district court system. You, however, are the last line of defense for the United States. So if you won't defend yourself, then I charge you with sedition. It is 5:14 p.m. on June 29th, 2020. My name is Charity Colleen Krause. My social security number ends in 0866. My date of birth is May 15th, 1977.